I want to take you to a website that you can find free sound effects for almost any purpose. And this is flashkit.com. I go here quite a bit, and I take some of their sound effects and I just combine them in a program like Flash or any other program where you can overlay sounds to make my own. So you have sound effects here, you have sound loops, which are music loops that play over and over again. Click sound effects here, and now you can just do a search for whatever sound effects you're looking for. You can also see what the top 100 sound effects happen to be at that time. And as you see here, you have a lot of categories to choose from ambiance to cartoon sound effects, all the way to mechanical, which is one of my favorites for like starships and stuff like that. I also use electronic quite a bit. If you are an Apple owner or a Macintosh owner, you can get some free sounds by, let's go to Apple's website here, by having a subscription to .Mac. And .Mac gives you access to several sounds created by Skywalker Ranch, which is owned by George Lucas. And you can get those free in your .Mac folder, your iDisk. You can also find free sound effects all over the internet just by going to google.com or any search engine and typing free sound effects. You can either go FX like this or the whole word effects, and you'll find tons and tons of free sound effects online. You'll also find sound effects that you can buy. For example, you can go to sounddogs.com and you can actually find a sound and pay a small price for it, or buy an entire collection of sound effects. As you see here, it's a dog pack. So it's like $19.95, and you can find out what that's all about. So there's a lot of sounds that you can use online in addition to making your own sounds. If you have a microphone and you have the ability to grab a lot of stuff around your house, you can do what's called Foley. And Foley is simply taking the sounds that you find and banging them around near the microphone to create the sounds you need. For example, you might want to have a horse. So you can grab a couple of cups and just get next to the microphone, and then you have a horse, and so on. And you'll be amazed at what kind of sound effects you can come up with. If you watch the movie Star Wars, the blaster sounds were created by tapping on thick phone wire with, I think, a pair of pliers. And the sound of Chewbacca was like bears and lions and all kinds of stuff mixed together. You can even use combined sounds and slow them down and speed them up to create natural effects. If you've ever seen the movie Twister, well, the tornado, the F5, was actually a combination of like a train, a pig, and all kinds of other things that give it a very lifelike and very scary sound. So there's a lot of sound effects available. All you have to do is look for them online. They're all over the place, and they can add greatly to your projects.